Alright, we're heading off into the temple.
John King no pangpa, mola reconcile. Conquile no ba. Watati me, tuniporo. Rana prata don kusercha. Hachu apenke.
Wait, you can't go in there alone.
We have had a premonition. The Force has given us a vision. There is great danger within the temple.
You might be walking into a trap. Maybe Malik himself is waiting inside.
Hakunche kopa. Jeno. Gang pajak slemopo.
I don't know what he said, but it sounds like your guide's being stubborn. The Republic fleet is on the way, and we're stuck on this planet until we deactivate that disruptor field.
Conticha nai. Molida aswaktorong onipotaga. Wanaga conteze. Ekratok hakuji achuta. Wangaku.
Why do I get the feeling this is going to take a while?
Manama tota. Akuji gratong bola jeshwa konatong.
That's cool.
No pangpa, mola le conquile. Conquile no ba.
Bringing along the friends!
Lord Malik, the preparations are nearly complete. Every day the Star Forge adds more ships to our fleet. It is operating at nearly 300% of our projections. The fleet is assembling around the Star Forge and awaits your instructions.
Patience, Commander. My new apprentice is nearly ready.
Bro, what happened to your jaw?
Once Angela joins her battle meditation to our enormous fleet, we shall be invincible. Then we shall begin our final conquest of the core worlds, and the Republic will be crushed forever.
As you wish, Lord Malik.
Shit, did I happen to his jaw? Am I the one that did that to him?
No problem. Didn't work.
What is it?
Sure. What? No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work.
Yes?
Hurt, I bet. No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work.
Who dares intrude on our meditations? Malak told us what happened to you.
You are not fit to rule the Sith anymore, Revan.
For the Republic!
Not this again!
That hurt, I bet. What?
Sith Power Gauntlet. It'll work. It'll work.
Yes?
Yes?
Before we open any mode, I need to hear.
And you need?
Your wish?
Yes? No problem. Didn't work.
Yes. I was remembering Taris. No, it's all right. It was a horrible place to have to live. Living for years in a place with no sun. There was always the danger of raccoons coming up from the sewer. My family and I struggled each and every day to taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gang. With no money to spare for any amenities, even the enclave on Dantooine seems a paradise. And of course, there was the constant bigotry. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels. The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. I am sorry. I am getting away from my point. Sometimes I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. Another story for another time.
No problem. Didn't work.
Already been here. Let me get into it. Whoops. I mean, it's locked. I thought we just unlocked it. That's right, you beat up those turrets. Good job. I do not need to access. I'm sorry. What were those things blocking if there's nothing here? Excuse me? Is it just a dumbass trap? Okay. And you have not been helpful. You've only been walking in and out of this one room? Okay. Oh, and that goes further down. Oh, that's the arm. The prototype droid room. But there was no droid in there! No more locked doors, right? No. The main one. Can I have whale on this door? No. Did I not go into that room? Hold on. The layout of this place is confusing. Because it's like symmetrical, but it's not because like the doors are not consistent. This room.
Brevin, Lord Malak told us you still lived. At last. A challenge worthy of my skills. I intensified my training tenfold in hopes I would get the chance to face you in Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat! A stasis hero. Field. He's gonna stasis. Whirlwind.
Sure.
Oh. I can't wait to fight you! Spins around and we cut him up.
What? No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work.
Bet. Alright. Put on some of those new lightsaber mods. Mopped up that dude real easy. Now we run down that other hallway and see what awaits us. Useless. Where am I going? You know? I don't. Get turned around. Gather my party. Where's my party? Oh, yeah. Droid, fuck it up!
Yes?
Yes?
None of you have demolition?
Yes?
Walk the tiles in the pattern of it. Okay. Neat. I appreciate that that worked like that.
Rondi haudonga kuhonga bi, wala kumbes, cheng palamuli, tonghai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpa tabong walia gando de nara chocho, kachicho ita audonga. Yumalita inko tu. Jelomorata con jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa tabong. Kachicho ita haudonga. Yin kin kuno, tonghai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpa tabong walita con jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Ta con jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho itong hai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpa tabong walia gando de na. Ta con jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa tabong walia gando tong hai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpa tabong walia gando de nara chocho. Ta con jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa de bongwalia tong hai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpa da bongwalia gando de nara chocho. Kachita con jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa tong hai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpa da bongwalia gando. Ta con jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita. Kachicho ita haudonga. Yin kin ku. Tong hai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpa da bongwalia gando de ta con jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Rondi haudonga kuhonga bi. Wala kumbes cheng palam. Ta con jostak mi. Tong hai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko ta con jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tong hai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpa da ta con jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tong hai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpa ta con jostak miki. Rondi haudonga kuhonga. Tong hai wam chichi yu ta con jostak mi. Ita na tanya ita.
Guess that's it for down here, because now I go upstairs? Yeah. Now we go all the way around back to where we started. But I don't know, maybe we'll run into more enemies now? Oh, well no, because nobody's coming in, but I guess maybe somebody came downstairs? Oh no, why she have a red lightsaber?
Revan, I knew you'd come for me. Malak thought you might be afraid to enter the temple again, but he doesn't know you like I do.
Quickly, Bestila, come with us.
Escape? You don't understand. I have sworn allegiance to Lord Malak and the Sith. You say that as if the dark side is some terrible entity. The Jedi Council has brainwashed you like all the others. They speak of the dark side as if it is something to be feared. But in reality, their only goal is to manipulate those who are strong in the Force. Why do you think the Jedi forbid you and Malak from joining the Mandalorian War? Malak has shown me how the Jedi Council have been using me the same way they once tried to use you. I resisted at first. I endured the Sith torments with the passionless serenity of a true Jedi, emptying my mind. Malak forced me to acknowledge my anger and pain. He showed me the liberating power of these emotions. The Jedi Council gladly used my battle meditation in their wars, but they still treated me like a child, like an inferior. They wanted me to bow and call them master and follow their code and obey their every order. Lies. You were the one living a lie, Revan. You used to be Revan, Master of the Sith, but no longer. You were simply a pawn of the Jedi Council and the Republic they serve, like I was, until Malak freed me from their shackles. A pity the power you once had is so diluted in you. You could have been as strong as I am now. Stronger even. But with the power of the Starforge, Malak will destroy the Republic and conquer the galaxy. Let's make this quick. You were stronger than I would have thought possible after what the Jedi Council did to you. Seems that Malak was wrong. You can deny what you are, Revan, but you're only fooling yourself, remember? I was there when you nearly died in the trap set by the Jedi Council. These are not your true feelings, Revan. You're speaking as a tool of the Jedi Council, as I once did. The Council tried to exploit the bond between us. They hoped I would draw out your memories to lead them to the Starforge. But in our shared visions of the star maps, I also felt the so-called taint within you. You deserve to be the true master of the Sith, not Malak. Your mind was too badly damaged to ever fully restore your memories, Revan. Once, long ago, you defied the Jedi Council, freeing yourself from their control.
Bestila, it is not too late for you to be saved. The teachings of the Jedi can lead you from the dark side, back into the light, and the true understanding of the Force.
You are beneath my contempt, Juhani. When you felt the power of the dark side, you fled to a cave like some cowering animal. But you, Revan, the power of the dark side is yours to command. You can use it to destroy Malak. You are a pathetic fool, Revan. You will be crushed with the Republic and all the fools who bow down to the Jedi.
Where are you going? Don't you run from me. Shit, was I supposed to leave the shield on? I don't think I'm supposed to shut down the temple shit. Oh, you don't have a choice of backing out of a computer. You have to shut down both. Okay.
Back. But where's Bastila? Is she alive? What happened inside that temple? The dark side? Bastila? No! No! How could that happen?
She was always in danger of being seduced by the dark side, Karth. This planet is a tainted place. Malik has a strong hold on Bastila now. It will be difficult for her to break free of his influence. Remember the bond that was forged between you when she rekindled the spark that was your life. Through that bond, she touched your memories.
But there's still hope for her, right? I mean, Revan rejected the dark side, so Bastila could too, right?
I don't know what fate awaits us, but I sense Bastila still has a role to play in the events to come.
No doubt. But let's go then before she has time to organize a bigger welcoming committee. Yes, what's on your mind? You got it. The Republic fleet must have gotten the message I sent as we were crashing into that planet. I'm picking up a transmission from them now.
This is Admiral Fawn Dodonna to the Avon Hawk. Do you read us?
Admiral Dodonna, this is Karth Onasi. We're receiving your transmission.
Karth, I'm glad to see you're still alive. We've begun our assault on the Star Forge, but we're taking heavy losses. How did the Sith ever manage to build something of this scope?
The Star Forge wasn't constructed by the Sith, Admiral. We don't have time for me to fully explain it, but that space station is far older than you can
Maybe we should pull the fleet back and retreat. I don't know if we have the firepower to go up against this alien technology.
You can't do that, Admiral. The Starforge is a factory of immense power. It's been churning out the capital ships, snub fighters, and assault droids that have powered the Sith war effort. You have to destroy the Starforge now, or you'll be fighting an unending wave of reinforcements.
Then I guess we have no choice. But it isn't going to be easy. I can't even get our capital ships into position to start bombarding the Starforge. The Sith fleet is too well organized. It's like they can guess our every move and counter our every strategy.
It's because of Bastila, Admiral. She turned to the dark side and became Malik's apprentice. We suspect she's somewhere on that space station right now, using her battle meditation against you and your fleet.
This is Master Vandor. A number of Jedi Knights have joined our fleet under his command.
If Bastila is using her power to augment the Sith, then Malak's fleet is invincible. Our only hope is to somehow stop Bastila from using her battle meditation.
How can we do that if she's on the space station?
I will send a squadron of Jedi Knights to the Starforge to find Bastila. Their small ships will be able to fly through the Sith blockade and dock on the space station. If they can find Bastila, they may be able to distract her attention from the battle overhead. That should allow you to move your capital ships into position for a final assault on the Starforge itself.
I hate to ask this after all you've done, Karth, but the Jedi may need all the help they can get.
Don't worry, Admiral. The Evanhawk and her crew are gonna see this through to the end.
And may the Force be with you.
Yes, what's on your mind? I don't really know much about... You got it.
How may I be of assistance? What is it you would like to... Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim world. Cathar was there, yes. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. They swooped down from space, across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities, and we did resist. And in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed. We were not members of the Republic. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. We knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it. My parents carried me as a baby with them and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able and eventually settled on Taris. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, it made everyday life unnecessarily hard. My father turned to stimulant, but we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die. Killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. How may I be of assistance? What is it you would like to speak to? After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. It was not easy for her. When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked. She worked as hard as she was able. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day. She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. But there was still the money she had borrowed. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. They treated me like livestock. The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war. I swore that I would become a Jedi, and we both know what has happened since then. I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream. Someday, I may make it up to you. How may I be of What is it you would like to speak to me? Of course.
Got something on your mind? I don't want... Now that's a unique method of getting someone to talk. Let me tell you something. If you're lucky, most of them will be good. You'll go far away, to a place that doesn't hold any memories at all. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in love? Exactly. You're still at the beginning of your life. The Jedi, with their damnable sense of overcaution, would tell you love is something to avoid. Love doesn't lead to the dark side. Controlling your passions while being in love, that's what they should teach you to beware. Listen to me go on as if I had all the answers. Maybe. Love causes pain, certainly. Inevitably, love is going to lead to as much sorrow and regret as it does joy. And how do you deal with the bad part of love is what determines your character. I haven't changed my mind. I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you and the one you love simply aren't meant to be together. The trick is to know when that is. There I go, waxing philosophical again. Got something on your... How many could you possibly need? Ask me later what...
Statement. As you desire.
Yeah, what do you want? Your choice. Yeah, what do you want? Hey, don't worry. A real warrior. There anything else you... Your choice.
Got something on your... Oh, I get it.